Hello there, very good afternoon to you. You're watching Lunch Primetime News on News First. I'm Satrang Aparachi. Before we go into the stories in detail, let's take a look at the headlines.
Hearing of the petition filed against the dissolution of Parliament taken up in Supreme Court today as well. A special investigation launched by the Health Ministry into the conflict between two doctors in the Karapetia hospital. A wild elephant attacks a lorry carrying passengers in Puttalam.
The fundamental rights petition filed challenging the Gazette issued by the President dissolving Parliament is being taken up before the Supreme Court for its fourth day today. The petition will be taken up before a 7-judge bench headed by Chief Justice. The Supreme Court extended till tomorrow the interim injunction temporarily suspending the enforcement of the Gazette issued by the President dissolving the Parliament on the 9th of last month. Now, we will join with Charlene Benedict of News First, who is at the Supreme Court complex during our news bulletin. But let me take you through the other local stories that we have for the day. MP Vimalavira Disanayaka convened a media briefing in Ampara yesterday.
All are focusing on the court proceedings today. A situation has come where the executive and the constitution is dysfunctional. Public activities have come to a standstill. As people's representatives, we have been made as spectators. If UNP wants to establish a government stating they have the majority, they actually don't have a majority. They don't know what its majority is. They are with the 14 Tamil National Alliance MPs. At the end, the whole parliament and the country will act according to the conditions of the TNA.
As promised, we now cross over to the Supreme Court complex where News First Charlene Benedict is standing by with the details of the court case pertaining to the petitions against the dissolution of the Parliament. Charlene?
I'm joining you from the Supreme Court complex where the fourth day of the examining of the petitions filed against the Gazette notification issued by President Maithripala Sirisena dissolving Parliament was taken up at the Supreme Court. Today's proceedings included submissions made by a number of intervening parties to the petition. Of course, the court proceedings are still underway. Now, the interim injunction issued against the dissolution of Parliament or against the Gazette notification issued by the President dissolving Parliament was extended until tomorrow. This happened yesterday. Of course, coming out, Attorney Dolawat noted to the media that this extension of the interim injunction issued yesterday was clear indication that the Supreme Court has not given out a definitive suspension against the order issued by the President, but it is just a temporary relief that has been provided to the party of the petitioners. Now, of course, the News First team is currently stationed here at the Supreme Court, ready to report to you on the unfoldings that happen here at the Supreme Court. Stay tuned for more details to News First.
Thank you very much, Charlene, for that update. As Charlene mentioned, we will keep you updated throughout the day with regard to the proceedings of the Supreme Court with regard to this Gazette and the dissolution of Parliament. Moving on to some more local news now. Several mobile phones and other illegal equipment were seized following raids conducted in 15 prisons.
A senior official at the Ministry of Rehabilitation and Prison Reform said the raid was carried out during the last month. During the raid, 115 mobile phones were seized from the inmates. 127 SIM cards, 57 mobile phone batteries, 27 chargers and 116 small packages of narcotics were taken to custody by prison intelligence officers. The ministry further noted the highest number of equipment were discovered from the Kaluthura prison. An official at the Kaluthura prison said 17 mobile phones and 13 SIM cards were taken to custody by the intelligent officials. 8 mobile phones were discovered from the Valikada prison. Meanwhile, the ministry has received information that the officials at the Kaluthura prison are engaging in narcotics business with the inmates. The ministry said they have focused their attention to the matter. Meanwhile, Criminal Investigations Department have commenced an operation to arrest the drug dealer Sunil Santha, who escaped the prison yesterday. A senior official of the ministry said the preliminary investigations revealed the suspect had escaped as the officials have failed to carry out their duties. 8 prison officials have been suspended following the incident. Sunil Shanta escaped from the prison premises after he was transferred from Kagol prisons to Colombo Remand prison. Charges of 10 drug-related offences have been filed against Sunil Santa.
The Ministry of Health has commenced a special investigation on a brawl that broke out between two doctors at the Karapetia hospital in Galle.
Director General of the Health Services Dr. Anil Jasinger said a special team has been deployed for the investigations. He noted further actions will be taken receiving the investigations report. Meanwhile, police said statements have been obtained from the two doctors and several others relating to the incident, while courts have been reported on the facts. Medical reports of the doctors have also been requested. An escalated argument relating to a parking slot at the Karapitiya hospital had led to the fight. A hospital spokesperson said an injured doctor was admitted to the hospital.
An elephant attack was reported in the Mariakkulama Jayati Weber area in Puttalam earlier this morning.
Our correspondent said the lorry carrying several female workers from Muriyakulama, Karwalagaswava to Madurankulya was attacked by the elephant. The lorry had toppled following the attack. Our correspondent further noted 6 females were travelling at the time of the incident and they have been admitted to the Puttalam base hospital. Area residents said the same elephant had attacked an individual in the Muriyankulama area hours before it attacked the lorry. The injured was admitted to the Puttalam base hospital.
A special train service is in operation to accommodate the commuters during the holiday season starting from today. Railway Superintendent Dilanthi Fernando said the service between Colombo Fort and Badulla will be in effect until the 5th of December. The Sri Lanka Transport Board has decided to introduce a special bus service from the 20th of December to the 15th of January to accommodate the commuters. That's all the news we have for you this afternoon. We will be keeping you updated throughout the day through our live at 55 news bulletins and through our primetime news bulletin at 9. Tonight I've been Saturanga Parachi. Have a good day.